Now, look, don't try to stop me. I keep telling you people I am family. I'm a Winslow. Now, please, just step aside. Please. Thank you. Nurse, what's going on here? Why was my brother moved? Where to?
Well, he was taken downstairs this morning.
Ah. Thank you, Dr. Bauer. Wasn't difficult, was it? Oh, Dr. Bauer, I heard a couple of surgeons talking down in the lobby, and was it true that your son received his heart?
He's being taken to the recovery room now. Listen, Mr. Wood.
That's terrific. I'm surprised it happens so quickly there.
Well, when a donor heart becomes available, we have to do the transplant right away.
Yes, of course. You must be very relieved.
About your brother.
Oh, yes. Well, you still what room he's been sent to. I'll be on my way.
You really don't know?
No, what?
Look, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but Richard passed away. Your brother is dead.
Richard's dead? God, it doesn't seem possible.
It was fast, I know.
Look, Doctor, was there any pain? Wait, are you telling me that nothing could have been done?
Look, I know this sounds very trite, but that he didn't have to endure any more suffering.
God. Where was I? Waiting in the corridor? Praying for a miracle? No, I wasn't, because nobody bothered to call me.
Oh, Mr. Winslow.
No, it's all right. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Cassie appropriated every other bit of my brother's life. Why not his last few hours as well?
Cassie wasn't there either, which is a blessing also in a way.
What do you mean?
I mean that she didn't have to stand there helplessly watching him in incredible pain being kept alive by a machine. But if she had been there, I'm sure she would have contacted you.
Rubbish. Doctor, she sooner would have seen me suffer a stroke and die than give me 3 seconds with my brother.
I know this is hard for you, but you really can't blame Cassie.
I suppose. Now, thinking about it, I can find some solace in the fact that she was deprived of last moment with Richard as well.
You know, she really doesn't deserve this. I think she's a very brave and a generous woman.
Oh, goody. Another fan.
When she learned that her husband had died, she donated his heart and other organs to people who desperately needed them.
What?
She gave the gift of life, in the case of the heart, to someone who probably would have died before morning without it.
Oh, really? And who was this lucky benefactee?
I can't say.
You can't? Or you won't?
That's not the point.
The point is, Doctor, that my brother's heart is beating inside of someone else's chest. And given the remarkable coincidence of Richard's death and the wonderful news upon arriving at the hospital today, I think it's quite clear that that heart was steered to your son, Rick. Well, Doctor, wasn't it? Why do you admit it, Doctor? You had a soulful little chat with Cassie just at the right moment, pulled a few strings, had the appropriate staff turn in the opposite direction, and voila. Richard's heart was donated to Rick.
All right, look, you're upset, so why don't you just go home?
What? And miss this opportunity to congratulate the Bauers on their great good fortune? Never.
Then lower your voice, because this is a hospital.
It is? I thought Cedars was your family fiefdom. It certainly has been a blessing to the poor ailing Rick, who has benefited abundantly from Bauer medical and emotional support. Well, here she is, Miss Earle, the dutiful daughter. Oh, and physician's assistant, not to mention Papa Bauer, surgeon and shaman, and the newest addition to the family, the blushing bride who was also a doctor.
Oh, God, would you just leave?
Not until I get an answer. Your son, Rick, received the very best care possible, along with my brother's heart in the bargain. Yes or no?
Yes.
Well, no need to be ashamed, is there? After all, it was a gift of life, wasn't it? It's just a pity my brother couldn't have one arranged for him as well.
It was a completely different circumstance. Nothing could be done to help your brother.
Well, he certainly wasn't going to receive the level of attention that Rick got. It's just a pity that Richard wasn't born a Bauer.
That's enough.
No, please don't misunderstand me, Doctor. I admire your dedication to your own. Just pity the poor prince who lands in Cedars with nary a doctor of the immediate family to work the system to his advantage. If Richard had been as fortunate as Rick with round-the-clock surveillance, then, well, who's to say he wouldn't survive? But now they'll leave poor Rick pining away for a heart, I suppose. If indeed it wasn't his bed that was empty.
Dr. Bauer, you need some help getting rid of this guy?
What's the matter, man? Not entitled to my grief? To a certain amount of outrage? My brother suffered a stroke, was put on a ventilator, and died, and no one lifted a finger to contact me. No one even consulted me about his last bequest. It sickens me.
Yeah, you were really disrespected, Edmund. You who made Richard's life hell every chance you got.
Shut up.
Richard's dead, and once again, you are making this all about you.
I neglected to mention the Santos wing of the family. The only group that can make the Bauers look good.
Danny, don't. Look, I am sorry about Richard. He was a wonderful man, and he gave Rick a priceless gift. But it is a shame that you don't have the kind of heart that he did.
Honey.
What's going on?
Mr. Winslow was expressing his grief.
Richard was a Winslow, Lillian, and he deserved far better than this.
Yes, he did. I am so, so sorry that everything humanly possible was done for Richard.
Words. All words.
Come on, Edmund. Richard was everything that you weren't, and you hated him for it.
How dare you?
So cut the act. Nobody's buying it.
God, you're a fool. All of you. Pathetic, arrogant fools. You're all so smug. You're all sure everything you do and even think is right. Well, hear this. And hear this well. What happened in this place to my brother was wrong. Dead wrong. And you have not heard the last of this business.
Michelle told me that you were friends with Richard Winslow.
Her?
He died earlier today.
Oh, my God.
You know, Edmund may be the lowest of the low, but he was pretty much right about what happened to Richard.
You need to calm down about this.
Shut off the ventilator, Danny. God, the more I keep thinking about it, the more I can't stop thinking about it. I know that Richard was in horrible pain and he might not have recovered, but why did I have to see him now?
All right. But, honey, you did see her. And from what you said, it seems like she might have turned off the life support, so what are you going to do about it?
I don't know. What would you do?
Well, do you really want my advice?
Danny, I want to do the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
But at what cost?
Well, now you know what it's like for me as a Santos.
Problem with the Winslow case. I've gone over the printout from the monitoring system of Richard's ventilator.
Yeah?
It wasn't operating for several minutes, and then it's fully functioning again.
How many minutes was it off?
Enough to make a critical difference, and we both know what that means.
You want me to look into it?
Oh, yes. We need a technician like you to decide whether the stoppage is from mechanical equipment failure or something else. And I think you and I better not talk about this to anyone else for now, all right?